Thank you for watching Access Hockey Michigan. We're here at Center Ice Arena in Traverse City, Michigan, where we just wrapped up the NHL Prospect Tournament. We're getting ready for the Detroit Red Wings training camp that is set to occur here this week. And we're super excited. We get a one-on-one interview with goaltending development coach Brian Mahoney-Wilson, who is currently stationed in Grand Rapids. And he has a spare few minutes with us, so keep watching for that. Also, keep up to date with all of the Prospect Tournament information that you missed on our website, accesshockeymi.com. for interviews, articles, and a host of pictures and videos. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all the social media. So like, subscribe, follow, do whatever it is you do, and get the word out there. Thank you for watching. All right, so just a couple questions about the upcoming prospects during the duration of this camp. Are there any of them that are, sticking out to you so far?
So far, both the goalies that have played, in Patrick Rybar has played 2 games, let up 3 goals against, and had a shutout last night against New York, and then Fulcher let up a goal against in his start. And I think it's been in both 2 really good starts for Patrick, 1 good start for Caden. And Caden has the opportunity to play in Toledo this year. We don't necessarily want to send him back to Hamilton. He's already accomplished a lot there in the previous year. And then Patrick's an age veteran, if you like to say, for depth at age 25 already. And he's going to be a guy that is going to add depth to the American Hockey League team in Grand Rapids. So far, our guys have played outstanding through 3 games, and hopefully we cap it off tonight with a good win.
Yeah. How do you feel that Rybar is going to, partner with Sateri in Grand Rapids? Do you feel like is it going to be an on and off thing where they're alternating, or is one going to get the start due to, their experience, or how's that going to work this year?
Well, Hari's 29 years old. I think he has a legitimate chance at the National Hockey League. He could have easily have said he could be a backup this year. He had 9 games experience with Florida last year. So I think definitely Patrick's going to give him a push. Patrick's a little bit more of right now of a project that we'd like to invest in, maybe hopefully for a couple years, and see how he does this year. But he's a guy that has great experience coming over from the Czech, playing the last 3 years with .930 save percentage across the board. So we have high expectations that he's going to push Hari. Hari, no doubt, would be probably in that 1 slot right now.
How is that going to change with an entirely new goaltending core? How is that going to change the feel in Grand Rapids? Because, we used to have McCollum and Carreau, and do you think that's going to be a huge shift?
Well, right now, it's just, for me, it's about establishing relationships with both these guys so they earn my trust. And ultimately, it's not to fidget too much with what they do, because they're professionals, and, they've had success at the levels they've had success at. So ultimately, it's just getting to know them, what they want to continue to work on, and then hopefully that translates to a lot of wins with Grand Rapids, and ultimately it's providing help for Detroit if they need that.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything going forward into the season that you're looking to change as far as the structure of the training and the structure of just kind of how you guys teach the guys and what you look at? Are you going to be making any adjustments to that? Or
for sure, it's just a matter of I think knowing each guy, what they individually need to work on. For Patrick, it's a different mentality of. It's the National Hockey League ice surface, North American ice surface. We need to change his depth a little bit. His skating needs to improve. As far as Caden, it's more about learning to fill space in the net. He's very reactive, so it's learning to, on all his angles, getting in front of the puck as much as possible and fill the proper area of the net. And then for Hari, it's honestly, it's about getting him ready to the point that if there is an injury in Detroit, that he's get called up ultimately. And then for our prospects, it's ultimately every day communicating with them, the guys that aren't signed professionally, and hopefully that they do their job with their goalie coach and have the success they need so that one day they can sign with the Red Wings.
Yeah. What's the, if you're allowed to say so, what's the status on Larson as far as making his way up into the system? Where's that standing right now?
Philip right now, he had a very bad groin injury in Tri-City this past year in February. He's made big strides. He was skating in Sweden the last 10 days of August, and then he went over to Denver, and he's working with their physio people to get better. I think for the most part, all his basic movement, standing and then going down, has improved.
Okay.
It's just a matter of getting in tight plays.
Right.
You know, and working that groin, and it's more psychological at this point. But as far as Philip, I think you know, his success the last year and a half has stood out amongst our prospects, and you know, he would be probably the highest right now on our depth chart, and hopefully that continues at Denver. But we drafted 2 guys, Jesper Elias and Victor Brostrom, who are good Swedes as well. So you just got to see how this plays out, and then obviously with Petrozelli and then Van Pottelberg. So it's a long depth chart, but that's more the better. You can't have a number of goalies in your system. You need as many as you can get, because you never know how they're going to pan out. So
yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Well, thank you very much.